Hi, I'm Cider Spider, and I'm setting out to complete 2,000 mentor roulettes in Final Fantasy XIV. This is a queue that includes almost every piece of content in the entire game, where veteran players are grouped with noobs to help guide them. There's no telling what might happen as I take on this challenge 10 roulettes at a time. So, let's get started. Alright, we're back with another one of those block rockin' beats. Let's jump into this thing. Mentor roulette tank in need, of course it is. Allow me to show you how much of a lie that is. Bam! What do you know? It's a scam. Oh, cool. Well, at least we're getting this one out of the way early. The Dusk Vigil. Everybody loves the Dusk Vigil. And by everybody, I mean me. Well, alright, you know the drill. I basically don't have anything at this level, so we'll just toss Adlos on the tank until one crits. Wow, what do you know? That was easy. Heaven must be missing an angel. It's me. I'm the angel. So yeah, if I must be honest, I don't know if there's much more to say about Dusk Vigil that I haven't already said, but if there is, we're gonna find it. This really is turning into a weekly thing. I sure love Dusk Vigil Roulette. It's crazy because there are so many worse dungeons I could be doing, and at this point I'd rather be doing them. You know, a Therochemical Research Facility is on this roulette. I could be stuck doing that, but no. For some reason it's always Dusk Vigil. And then we beat up the Milestone. I don't know why the tank is home-ganging that. You probably don't need invuln for a Milestone. He's gonna drop the lever. I'm gonna pick it up. Woohoo. Can't wait to deal with this guy. I think I'm just gonna maintain crit shields on myself at all times so I don't have to deal with it. Sucks to be that guy, lol. Ow! Sucks to be me, I guess. Well, fine. Alright, this week on Mentor Roulettes, we're finding out what our crit Adlos can do for us. Pretty much that. Alright, well, it's the ninja's turn now. Can I, rescue him out of it? No, of course not. Would have been funny if I could, though. Alright. I sure do love beating up this big stupid piñata every week. I hope you guys are ready for this. A couple of people have pointed out that if we only do 10 roulettes a week, this is like a 200-week process, hypothetically. I don't know if it'll actually go on that long. We'll have to wait and see how things are looking, in a year. But I hope you guys know what you're getting yourselves into. Every complaint that I've made, every single week over and over again, that's gonna keep happening. How many different ways can I complain about Dusk Vigil? Let's find some new ways. It's been 3 weeks now of Dusk Vigil. Third time is indeed the charm. What can we complain about in Dusk Vigil that we have not complained about yet? So first of all the torches on the walls are blue. Blue is the color of Eos. Eos is incorrect. I think the torches should be Selene colored. So basically this dungeon sucks. Is there anything in here? Ooh, treasure. Oh, I've misled the tank. Get scammed. There he is, Sir Yulmeric. I found something new to complain about in Dusk Vigil. It's actually not related to Dusk Vigil at all, but this guy's shield reminded me of it. Look at this, he's got a square shield. It's the same shape as a tower shield would be, but because it's smaller, it is a square shield. This has been a long-held complaint of mine that one of the things I disliked about Paladin, the only job that still uses shields, is that there are no tower shields in game. I want a shield that's full body sized, gigantic. A shield that actually looks like it would, block something. Because most of the shields in this game are baby sized. They're tiny and they suck. It's a lot of bucklers and things that are not buckler shaped but are in fact buckler sized. It's very disappointing. I don't care how practical it is, I just want a shield that's bigger than I am. And until that gets implemented, the correct shield for Paladin will still continue to be the Emperor's new shield. Alright, the hailstorm sprites die. The time draws nigh. We beat up the crack wolf. Woohoo! Lustrate Gaming. Get lustrated, idiot. Praise be unto Helone. Not crap, never mind. Praise be unto Helone's feet. I'm getting hit by that, aren't I? Yeah, that's alright. I parried 15% of it. Whatever that means. Alright. It's time for jail to whirl. Oh no. My shields cannot reach the party from here, so, yeah, well. Alright, let's see. Have the goobers learned anything? Alright, I'm gonna explain. There we go. I told people how whirling jail works. That means I've hit my mentoring quota for the week. I will have no further advice and/or suggestions, Your Honor. I will, however, have many complaints. Alright. And once again, Ophiuchus bites the dust. Please get me out of here. Yeah, I don't really want any of that loot. Ugh. It's never a good sign when the day starts with Dusk Vigil. I'd like to say it could only get better from here, but the reality is that means there's still 9 more chances for it to be Dusk Vigil again. So let's see what happens next. Alright, anything but a vigil. The Tower of Zot. This dungeon actually doesn't mess around. Let's see what happens on the last pull. Okay, there's already some interesting things going on here. Oh crap, I have the simp debuff. Get it out of here. Alright, dude, this Armstrong chat is jacked. Oh my god, die already. Alright, let's just have Seraph handle the rest of this. Very easy. Oh my god, we've been made to kneel again. Okay, I don't even remember the boss mechanics on this dungeon, but they do actually kind of matter. It's really the second one that I'm most concerned with. The first one is just whatever, you know, this is just like a don't stand in the AoEs type of fight. The second one's got that weird thing where it like has all the clones and there's like, you gotta find the one that's real. Yeah, most of this seems pretty much self-evident. It's just a matter of like staying kind of close to the boss. Also, this giant Lala rig is really funny to look at. Look at it. It's just a big Lala. What a friggin' goober. It doesn't matter how big you make the baby. It's still a baby. Alright, so this is just gonna throw the attack like so. Very easy. Oh my god, Dabog is here. I don't remember Dabog being here. Dude, he's wrecking the tank as well. Oh my god, it's so much damage. Okay, no big deal. I wish it would stop dropping scouting gear. Nobody wants that. Ah crap, Dabog 2 just dropped. Oh, Celine, don't let me down. Okay. Alright, we're good, we're good. Alright, once Seraph is gone, then we dissipate. Yep, we got this, we're fine. These are sacred soil pulls, that's my mistake. I've been illustrating where I should be sacred soiling. Oh my god, every piece of gear so far has been Rogue Ninja. Look at this. Can't we get some healer stuff? It seems only fair. Anyway, now it's my favorite moment where we play What Rig Is That? This one's interesting, because the first one was clearly just a big dumb Lala. Oh, I hope this doesn't kill me. Okay. Thank goodness. But this one, my initial thought would be, well, maybe it's just an Elizon, but like the proportions aren't right. It's clearly not. Bro, how does this keep happening? Oh, right, that's just the mechanic. I think it's usually the one that's not emoting, right? Yeah. Part of me thinks that it might just be Skathak, because she's got those weird, like, pole dancing animations. It's just usually the Skathak rigs float. They don't really stand on the ground. But the proportions would match. Yeah, I don't know. Can't really figure it out. Bro, it's scouting pant. We've actually gotten like the whole scouting set. The only thing that hasn't dropped is the top. Alright, well, it's pulling time. Question is, are we going all the way or just half the way? It looks like we are not going all the way. Tragic, but understandable. This pull is actually hard. Like, even on a warrior, this one's kind of tough. Oh, wait. It was walled off. We can't go any further? Am I crazy or is that new? I thought you could do the whole pull if you wanted. I don't know. It's not like I do this dungeon that often. It's just, I remember there being one of these pulls at the end, if you do the whole thing, is actually really difficult. I thought it was the whole floor, though. I didn't realize it was split in half. Alright. It's time for the final boss. I have to make sure I don't suck here because there's no secondary res. So sucking would be a big problem. By the way, I think this one is also just a giant Lala. So yeah, what I said about not really remembering the mechanics here, all I know is that everything explodes a lot, and if you get exploded too many times, you die. Okay, this is fine. All you do is not step on anything bad. Easy. Alright, help us, Celine. Only you can save us now. Alright, 1 down, 2 to go. And now only 1 idiot remains. Hooray. Commas to the tank. Boss dropped a pretty cool sword, but there is otherwise no glam for me. What a scam. Well, let's get back into it. Yay. What do you know? The dead ends. Oh, wait, what? Okay, so our healer quit. It looks like they rage quit the first boss. Oh, we are 15 minutes in on the first boss. Yeah, that is not a good sign. The thing, though, with this one is that failing the first boss is salvageable by the healer. So it doesn't even matter if these 3 guys in here are terrible. They might not be, but if they are, it doesn't matter because I can salvage it. All I have to do is Esthena the Doom and we'll be okay. Alright, lay some groundwork. Let's do this thing. Shut up, media. No one cares. Alright, the wind is blowing south. That means the AoEs will move south. Check it out. So all we gotta do is not stand in those. Look at that. It's really that simple. That's the whole fight. Just don't stand in the bad. Stack, stack. These are stacks. Wind's blowing south. Okay, so we get to the little circle first, and now we just move out of the path of the other circles. Alright, Dancer's got Doom, that's fine. We just get rid of that. Problem solved. You know, this whole planet could have lived if they had just learned how to cast Esuna. What a bunch of idiots. I think Grebeloff's just had a skill issue. Alright, very efficient movement. Very efficient movement. Alright, we stack. Looks like my bro-tatoes are horrified. I can only save, well, I guess I'm not saving any of them. I need to get rescue on a keybind. It's on my hotbar, but it's not bound to anything, so like I always have to click it, and it's just not responsive enough. I think I'm gonna have to get it bound to a key for these mental roulettes. Too many occasions where I might need it. Alright, easy. There goes that boy. Taking off. I just realized the Selene gauge is already full. Let's go ahead and get some use out of that. It's just too easy. I will say our damage is pretty low here, though. For a dance-partnered samurai, we should be killing these a lot faster. Let's see, Dancer's a little under-geared from the look of the HP bar. Possibly not pressing enough buttons as well. Well, let's see. I don't know, because the uptime is there, but we're clearly missing damage somewhere. Samurai buffs are up. Warrior only has like 3 buttons, so like I can't imagine it's the Warrior that's underperforming. Warrior did make a classic mistake, though, because see, at the beginning of a pull, ideally you have sprint, so that the mobs can't reach you after you drag them. But never mitt before you stop moving would be general tanking advice I would give. Because usually when you're training the mobs, you're running the conga line, you know, to get to the wherever your final stop is gonna be. If any of them can hit you at all, it's usually just like 1 or 2. And so like your mitt is wasted if you're running, because moving is actually a form of mitigation. All right, watch this. Bam! Look at that shield. Oh my god. I'm noticing a disturbing lack of... oh, there's bloodwetting. Okay. Samurai buffs fell off. Maybe it is the samurai that's kind of sleepwalking. Something is definitely going on here. It's hard to diagnose on the fly, but something is definitely not 100% right. I'd say we're like 80% right. We're still doing reasonably well. It's just taking a little bit longer for things to die than it should be. Alright, well, let's see how this boss goes. Oh, don't stand there. Whoop. That's no good. I'm gonna head to the other side of the arena so the Dancer's not on me. Good old slide casting fights. Selene doesn't have any heals. Seraph mode. And wee. Ready to slide. Oh no, the DPS. I think both of the DPS are having a bit of a struggy, but they might be doing this first time, honestly. Let me, yeah, you go that way. I'll stay over here. Alright, let's do heal over time. And we slide our way to victory. Uh-oh. Oh, we're fine. Easy. Selene heals will save us. Hopefully. The boss will eventually die. Alright, let's do this. Let's get slippery. I can't be stopped. I'm too slippery. Wee. Look at me go. Yeah, I'm not letting this guy push me around. How embarrassing. And down he finally goes. Gentlemen, it's been an honor. Guess who got left behind? Yeah, that's right. It was Selene. Yeah, this is kind of painful. Am I crazy, or the samurai single target attacking? I think that would explain our problem. How interesting. I also don't believe I've seen any yaijutsu. I'll be honest, I didn't think freestyle samurai still existed in Endwalker, but, well, the world is simply full of surprises, isn't it? Man, I remember doing this day 1 with a 20-second expedient sprint. Those were the days. Oh, they might die. Yep, I didn't heal enough. I know it's a heavy AoE. I didn't think it was quite that heavy. I was hoping they'd live. I would have panic cast a sucker if I had realized it was that dire. Okay, so yeah, that's about half everybody's health bar. I'll have to make sure to keep an eye out in case people get slapped by Prance. Oh, don't stand there, senpai. This would be a good time for the tack rescue. I think the Dancer probably lives. Yeah, we're fine. 10% mitt. Okay, yeah, we needed that. Uh-oh. Oh no, what have I done? Okay, that's bad. Oops. I died on Prance. I don't think that's ever happened. It's only 20%. Warrior can solo it, hopefully. Well, let me put it like this. Warrior can solo it. I don't know if this Warrior will solo it, but it can be done. Let's speculate on the battle just based off of buffs. We got a bloodwetting up. Okay, that's our full heal. Thrill of battle. Okay, good. This person's dumping all mitts. The only reason I imagine you dump all mitts like that is if it was the back-to-back raid wides. Home gang on high health is questionable. Yeah, I don't know, guys. I think burning all the cooldowns at once is kind of iffy. But bloodwetting is 25 seconds, so as long as there's bloodwetting, this is perfectly salvageable. Oh yeah, this is an easy win. Oh, that's bad. Oh, wait, really? All you need is Rampart to survive a stack marker? I know it's a tank, but like, wow. Tank LB for warm glow, respect. Honestly, if you could solo a stack marker, you probably don't need the LB for warm glow, but like, they're not gonna get another chance to use it, so that is a good call. I will say this boss does it surprisingly high for an Endwalker dungeon. 0.5%. What a gamer. So obviously the tank gets the comp, and I'm going to run away in shame. But I must say, for only being 2/3 of the dungeon since I was filler there, that still took forever. So what's next? The Gubal Library Hard. Oh, that's not good. The deal with this dungeon is that it's easy. Everything in here is simple, but the last boss actually has mechanics that matter. It's something with tornadoes, and there's like a debuff you need to get in order to survive the tornadoes. I don't remember. I don't remember the actual mechanic. I've done this a few times. If I see it again, maybe I'll jog my memory, but I just know that there's something wacky with some books and some tornadoes. But again, that's only on the last boss, so we can probably just cakewalk our way through the rest of this. The Boy and the Dragon Gay. I gotta say, this one's a far cry from the last dungeon we just did. The DPS here is excellent. I'm not even raid fooded. Let's fix that. Yeah, stuff is just melting in here. I like that. Oh, no chain strat at this level. This attacks fun. Watch this. Folio. He's gonna drop a book on us.
You are ignorant. You are ignorant.
What a silly boss. And now he's dead. Let's fish for a crit Adlo. Hey, there we go. Lovely crit shield for the pull. Let's do this thing. Oh god, why is everything on fire? Okay, problem solved. Alright, we ride the Book of Wind. Oh, it's Fireman. I gotta say, they got a lot of mileage out of the Glass Yellow Bolus rig, considering it's just a big guy that punches you. Oh wow. I didn't realize he did the exact Sardavoir mechanic though, with the fire tornado as well. And plus minus. I thought magnetism was a Stormblood mechanic. Ah, crap. Try and keep the samurai up, things are going wrong. Cool. Alright, now we gotta beat up all the statues. It's also kind of crazy when you realize that these stupid mammoths have been around for as long as they have. I mean, this is a Heavensward dungeon, but these guys became so much more relevant in Endwalker. And it's time to beat up a panda, just because. Alright, it's Owl Bro time. There's something important with the books, and it's gonna come back to bite me, because I don't remember exactly what it is. But I know there's something. I think it's like you need a heavy debuff in order to not get hit by tornadoes. Okay, so tornadoes, it's gonna earthquake, we need to levitate.
You are ignorant.
Oh yeah, the river imps or something. We need river imps so that we don't drown. Tornadoes? Yeah, leaden, okay. Yeah, alright. Properties of imps. No, it's a trap. Oh, I think we don't want to be in the water for this. Yeah, I don't remember. This is probably fine. You sure you want to be over there? Oh yeah, they're sure. Okay. I didn't notice the rocks until it was too late. Here's where I got confused. I saw the proximity marker on the first two meteors that dropped. I didn't realize that the third one would be in the center. I thought it was going where that second marker was at. Com goes to the tank. There is no healer gear, because why would there be? Alright, well, I mean, it mostly worked out. Alright, let's see what run number 5 is going to be. Uh-oh. Okay. Dorn March hard. Not so worried about that one. The extreme for this can be kind of annoying. The hard version, honestly, I don't even remember, because they changed it, so, like, it's easy now. So yeah, in place of, the mechanics we used to have, which was killing them in the right order, now it's just, don't stand in bad. The most interesting thing about this entire fight is just the double tank stack. Get the Moogle dance in, or fake gamer. Sometimes I forget that there are people out there who haven't done their Moogle tribe quests. There are people out there that haven't done any beast tribe quests at all. Do you know how many emotes you're missing if you don't? It's like all the best ones. It's kind of crazy to think that beast tribes were actually one of the first grinds I got involved with. I did all of the ARR tribes in my first month of playing the game. I've been done with them for 3 years. It's actually been so long since I've done any tribe quests because I did all the Endwalker ones on content. So honestly, even just thinking back to the Moogle beast tribes feels like a distant memory. Because it basically is now. Kind of wild. I still feel like a noob in this game. I've been here for 3 years though. So it's like I'm not really new anymore. I'm about to go into my second expansion launch since I started. Calm the Coheal, I guess. I don't know what anybody did, so... Oh, we got the weapon coffer. I guess we know what next week's weapon is gonna be. Alright. It's kind of refreshing to get something that's not a dungeon for once. It feels like it's just so many dungeons. They throw me at least 1 or 2 bones a week. Let's play a game called Will the DPS Ever Ready Up? The answer is, no. Alright, let's try that again. Let's play a game called Will the DPS Ever Ready Up? Oh, thank goodness. Oh no, I talked it into existence. The Etherochemical Research Facility. Well guys, it's been nice knowing you. Bury me with my mentor crown on. Honestly, I'm surprised this is the first time I've seen this place. So the thing about this dungeon is, it's really not hard. The final boss kills sprouts a lot, but whatever, you know. On healer, I can carry the run. It's not a big deal. The dungeon is not hard, but it takes forever. This is just one of the longest dungeons, I think, in the game. No matter how you optimize it, there's just not really a fast way to get through it. I think it still followed the philosophy that ARR followed a little bit, where, you know, Praetorium was like the big spectacle, so they just threw everything into it and really dragged it out a lot. This one doesn't have quite as much nonsense as Praetorium. There's no riding around on, you know, Magitech and whatnot. Unfortunately, there aren't any in-instance cutscenes other than the final boss, but it is just a long dungeon. Oh, what do you know? It's Dead Boy. You know, they almost had an interesting character with this guy, but then he got side contented. Kind of like every Garlean Legatus ever. How does that always happen? There's only one Legatus that has never been side content. All the rest of them, these guys should be like our, you know, our big bads, like final boss tier dudes. But they virtually never do anything interesting in MSQ. But I don't know, I mean, Regula got disrespected right out the gate. I mean, he's not even the last boss in the dungeon, you know? For Regula to be the first boss of a dungeon, Square never respected him. Bro, even Nero was the second boss of Praetorium, you know. The first boss is just a big dumb robot. Even Livia is final boss. Regula got shafted so hard. But yeah, now we gotta do this section with the nodes. There's gonna be another boss fight. There's a bunch of elevators we gotta ride down. Like, just a long dungeon. Oh, this Chimera is cultured. Look at him. He drinks pour-over coffee. Alright, so anyway, next up this thing. The Black Mage would be all the way over there. That seems like where the Black Mage would be. Leading a ballistic missile. Oh, God! Oh, I'm so dead. Okay, thank goodness. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that was a 2-person stack, as in, hey, somebody come save me, but nobody did. It's fortunate that I lived. Like, I think that team would have been perfectly capable of still killing the boss. It just would have been annoying. Alright, everybody loves a good elevator segment. So that's just what we'll do. Elevators are like sewers. Every video game has one, and they all think it's cool and fun, and it almost never is. I would say probably my least favorite elevator in all of video games is the Resident Evil 5 Tri-Cell Lab elevator with the giant crab. Always hated that. But now's the part where I ask you guys, least favorite elevator segment in a video game. Because again, every video game ever has got an elevator segment in it somewhere, probably. So which one is your least favorite? I feel like there's a couple of obvious choices in this game. Alright, we got some cultured shabties. Alright, what kind of nonsense is this? So this thing has an attack called Spell Sword. It's fighting with an axe though. Like now you're just not even trying. I guess Spell Axe doesn't quite have the same ring to it, but I mean, at least it would be accurate. Or should I say, accurate? What? Alright, get all these idiots out of here. We are finally ready for the final boss. It's honestly not as bad as I remember it being this dungeon, because if we can make good time on this last fight, it won't be much more than a 15-minute total run. I was convinced this place was like minimum of 20. We're in the Neuralink, but until it can play Sword Art Online, I don't want one. What? How you guys feeling about the brain chips? This is a massive detour in conversation, but there's a lot of brain chip research going on these days, and so it has me kind of curious, because, like, my position has always been, I don't think I trust a company with, implanting things into my brain, but if it allowed me to play Sword Art Online, I would at least have to kind of think about it. Like, the thought would definitely cross my mind. So this is like, oh. That was where we wanted to be. I wish this Black Mage would stand a little closer. So am I crazy, or have they nerfed this? Did we just not get to that phase yet, or is it like, hang on. Okay, yeah, we just didn't get to the phase. I was gonna be really upset if they nerfed it. Because this fight here, Ascian Prime, this one really bullies Sprouts a lot, but it's good. Sprouts need to be bullied a little bit. We need some slightly tough mechanics so that people have to pay attention. This is a good introduction to snapshots. So check this out. It's gonna be short tether fire, long tether ice, which means we stand out first and then move in. But you need to move immediately. As soon as the animation goes off, you gotta start moving, or you're probably not gonna make it. And so that's why this kills Sprouts, because if you're used to waiting for the animations to end before you step in, or if you're used to waiting for the next set of AoEs, like, all that stuff is gonna...
Know your place.
Yeah, okay, so that just tells us what the AoEs are going to be. But yeah, it kind of pushes you to react a little faster, I guess is what I was getting at. Because it is easy to look at the way this game works and say, like, okay, the AoE marker is, gone from the ground, but there's a fire animation. I probably shouldn't stand in the fire, that's not safe. But that's not how it works. The way this game actually works is generally based around snapshots. It's if you're standing in the AoE marker when it disappears. Usually that will be when it decides if you're going to take damage or not. So once you get to the part that the fire animation is playing, it's probably already safe. But also, sometimes it doesn't work like that. You gotta kind of know, depending on a fight-by-fight basis, when the snapshot actually happens, because some of the earlier expansions weren't like that. The only reason this one is Endwalker timing is because it was updated in Endwalker, even though it is a Heavensward dungeon. Because yeah, Endwalker timing is as soon as the AoE animation disappears from the floor, that then becomes a safe spot. It's no longer dangerous. Earlier expansions often will have a slightly delayed snapshot, so that you need to wait a second or two longer, but I think I've just explained snapshots in a way that only makes it more confusing to people that don't understand them. But well, good luck with that. Remember, I already hit my mentoring quota for the day, so if you don't understand, I don't know, go read a book or something. Simply get good. Short ice, long fire. It's out then in. You can stand all the way at the edge of this circle here, and then immediately run in. See, I wish my tank would stop being so vulnerable. Gotta love the max cast distance Black Mage. Alright. Relatively painless. Oh, no, it was a 20-minute dungeon run. Never mind. It felt like we were gonna get done early, but I forgot the boss is 2 bosses, so yeah. Yeah, no, I was right. Alright, well, let's see what's next. Please give me another trial. Ooh, I think it is another trial. Striking tree hard. Dude, I've been getting so many fake outs with these hard trials lately. We do have a concerning number of people watching the cutscene, though. More than half the group. Am I the only mentor here? Oh, no. Yeah, I think I am. Well, I'm the only mentor, but some of these kids are clearly not Sprouts. This guy's got Ivalus gear on, so maybe it'll be fine. It's alright if we got like 4 new people, as long as the other 4 people know what they're doing. But if everybody's new, that's gonna make this a little bit difficult. But again, it's only hard mode, so it can't be that bad. I'll just spam heals and hope for the best. Alright. It's my turn. I'm the terror gamer. I've explained how it works. We'll see if someone gets me. I said if someone has terror, strike them with lightning. I have terror. It's a good thing Celine's got my back. Yeah, no, we're just waiting out the whole timer. Well, that's okay. Let's see. The monk needs to be saved. It's annoying that I never seem to be the one that gets the lightning here, because I would happily save people. It's probably better that the Sprouts do, because they should learn it, But, oh, I got a lightning. I'm gonna save this gamer. Easy. Damage is taken each time an action is used. Oh, that's this lightning. Okay, I didn't realize I was tethered. Let me grab a ball. Alright, I've explained the tether, just in case there's anybody that doesn't know how it works. Now they do. Also, that monk is GG'd. I can't believe I'm actually out here telling people how mechanics work. It just doesn't feel right. Oh, I'm tethered again. Alright, let's go with... Oh, that's bad. Strike me. I guess we're just gonna kill him. That's fine. Can't really complain about that. It was scuffed, but I mean, we got it done. So let's find out what's next. The burn. I've heard that they nerfed this one a lot, so we'll just see how this goes. I feel like I had this tank recently. Isn't this the 5 Vuln stacks guy from, oh god, was it 08? I think it was 08. He was in like the most recent video. I definitely played with this guy like a couple days ago. Alright, just ordinary dungeon pulling stuff, no big deal. We kill all of the enemies and they die. And onward we go to victory. Yeah. Huh, that's a nice glam. I've never seen Bone Wicca used in that way. Wait, this is just that idiot from Zadnar. That's where it comes from? I knew most of the Zadnar bosses were recycled, but I didn't realize that this was the source of the scorpion. Alright, well, shards are falling, but that's okay. I'm just gonna chill. Chillin' AF. Eventually it will die. What do you know, it's dead. I gotta say, the glam drops today are just depressing. Like, I've really not got anything. I thought it would be a blast, mixing up new glams every week, because the first, 2 weeks I got so much loot that it seemed like there would be a lot of pieces to play with, but these past few weeks, man, they've been holding out on me. The game has gotten really stingy. Anytime I don't want a ton of crap clogging up my inventory, you'd better believe every dungeon I'm in is gonna drop a bunch of stuff and somehow I'm gonna get stuck with it. But now that I've actually found a fun use for it, all of a sudden nothing drops anymore. There's just never any healer glam. Look at that, that one had tiger leather in it. Alright, let's get Celine on the case. I don't feel like healing the rest of this pull. Yeah, it's under control. Tunnel snake boss. I don't remember what this guy does. I think he just throws trains at us. Stuff slides in, if I am not mistaken. No, yeah. Ow. But yeah, apparently other than that, we just hit him until he's dead. Pretty pathetic boss, really. Die, idiot. Oh, we got a beret. Finally, some glam. Nothing like a nice hat upgrade, maybe. We'll see if it's fugly or not. Stay tuned until the end. Man, you see stuff like this lying out here and you can't help but wonder, what the heck was this thing? It's a gigantic, dead, sandworm. Seems like a really fun enemy type. A pretty cool encounter that we could have. But we've really never run into anything like that. Well, Tank has the cool guy debuff, and now he doesn't. Get uncooled, idiot. Oh god, they're hitting us with the Trembler. Uh-oh. Okay, good home, gang. Good home, gang. I was running dangerously close to letting the tank die there. I didn't expect such an onslaught. I thought we were chillin'. I mean, we are again, but we almost weren't chillin'. Oh yeah, there's the head of the... It is like a giant sandworm. If we encountered that alive, that would be the largest thing we'd ever seen. I don't think there's any enemy type we've ever encountered that's as big as this carcass here. But the fact that there's a corpse of one here implies that there may still be living ones somewhere. But yeah, there used to be something, I don't even remember what the mechanic used to be. It's been so long since I've done this. Oops, I hit the wrong thing. This is bad. This is real bad. Yeah, I don't remember what the mechanic used to be, but there was something to it that would just absolutely wreck sprouts back in the day. And they've changed the fight in a way that apparently it's easier now, but I can't really compare it. Oh my god, the tank is melting though. Oh crap. Pretty sure this is safe. Yep, easy. Tank, if you could not die, I'd appreciate it. Oh god. One of the DPS is eating the hits for me, but it won't last long. Oh, I didn't realize we had a summoner res. Alright, the dragons disappeared into the mist. I don't know what the Q is on this. Oh, alright. Comm course goes to the tank. How could it not? Here's the glam I could get if I was a tank, but I'm not. So I leave. Well, alright, bros and tatoes. Just 2 more to go. Let's see what they are. Copperbell mines? Why did somebody leave this? I've joined into a Copperbell mines in progress 8 minutes in. How interesting. Alright, we're gonna need the physic. We're gonna need the fire sand. Honestly, I don't know why they even stopped to wait for me. The sprouts have an arcanist with them, or a summoner, Physic is the same heal that I've got. It doesn't scale the same way because it's, it scales off of mind. Summoner doesn't really have a lot of mind. But this dungeon's so easy that you could absolutely 3-man this with summoner playing healer. You would barely notice the difference. I'm not convinced I have to move at all. Okay, maybe I do. No, maybe I do. I think I could have eaten all 3 of those hits, honestly, and lived just fine. But I probably shouldn't meme around. That's just gonna set a bad example. Next time I'm eating all 3, though. Let's do it. Let's calculate it. Play it safe. 1, 2, Yeah, I could actually eat all three. Probably that one too. Did we, yeah, we left somebody behind. Well, okay, bye. Okay, I think he figured out how to use it. All right, we're good. I think Celine can actually heal tank me through this. She totally can, dude. That's kind of sad. All right, got our fire sand. Is this where all my island sanctuary crap has been ending up? All I make are potions and fire sand. That's my penance for using all of this. This is another fight where you really don't need to dodge a single AoE. You should. It's good practice. It's good principle, but you don't have to. If you've got a scholar, Celine will just auto-heal it. Watch this. We're gonna put her over there in the middle. I'm not going to move. Oh, well, I'm not in the AoE. Let me move into it to prove my point. I'm not gonna move. But 122 damage it did. Celine does 76 every single embrace, so 2 auto heals and I'm full again. Now again, I mean, these are like baby's first dungeon mechanics, so they're really just meant to teach you stuff more so than punish you, but it is a little bit tragic how easy they are. Granted, if you come in here in trash gear, because this is like the second dungeon, if you come in here with pre-dungeon gear, you definitely can't just stand here and eat all the slime like this. You'll feel it a little bit more. Speaking of dungeon gear, I'm passing on all of that. Whatever drops here, I think these chads need it more than I do. Alright, which way, tank? Which way? Oh, this way, I guess. This is the way, yeah. Can we just run past it? Oh. No, we can't. I thought we could, honestly. Oops. This'll be fine. There's nothing here that can kill me. Genuinely. I think even as Scholar, I could tank this whole pull myself. Whispering Dawn plus Embrace and the occasional Physic, I would get through it no problem. I was thinking I could slide past the enemies though. Like, the goal was just to show the tank the way to go without explicitly stating it. I didn't mean to actually pull anything. Let's see if I can do this one without moving. Once again, I'm pretty confident that I can. Alright, I'm gonna stand right here. This is my spot and I'm not getting out of it. Whatever happens, happens. Yoshi P can't tell me what to do. I can't be forced to move. I can't even be intimidated. Nope, I fear nothing. Easy. You can't make me do mechanics. I just don't care. As long as Celine heals the tank, nothing else matters. Colossal slam. This better not knock me back. Ah, it doesn't. Now I'm really the cure bot. Look at that. Didn't move once. I'll calm the tank for being a tank. We'll let the babies have the loot. They need it a lot more than I do. And with that, we just have one left to do. So let's do it. Ah, dungeon again. Would've been fun to get a trial for our 50th run. The Porta decumana. Oh, it is a trial. I didn't want it to be this one, though. Well, if thou wouldst triumph, thou must look to the light. That's probably not gonna kill me, right? Nah, that's probably not gonna kill me, right? Nah. Oops, I'm on physic mode instead of Adlo. That's probably not gonna kill me. Listen, if none of this is gonna kill me, just don't even waste my time. Make him a punching bag if that's what he truly is. Oh no, not landslide again. You can't even slide me anymore. I'm already against the wall. What a big dumb dummy. Oh no. Weight of the land. I guess the land must not be that heavy, cause it ain't doing nothing. And now we AFK. If thou wouldst triumph, thou must look to the light. Yay, I triumphed. How long do you think I can just stand still? I think there might be wind damage over time. He's gonna put a big wind donut everywhere. I don't know if it's gonna blow me back into the center or not, though. Let's find out. I wish every black mage ever wasn't always as far away from me as possible. Oh, will push me to center. Oh, cool. What's Garda gonna do? She ain't gonna kill me, I'll tell you that much. And if she ain't gonna kill me, she might as well not even bother. Listen, if I'm gonna survive this, I'm not moving out of it. Yeah, see? Why would I bother avoiding 400 damage? See, Kreia lied. It turns out apathy is not death. I can stand here as long as I want. I will not die. Alright, time for another break. You can't break the vortex barrier, so it's a waste of time to attack it. If thou wouldst triumph, thou must not sucketh. Woohoo. I think Ifrit is probably the most likely one to kill me here. He's got a lot of overlapping stuff, especially in the middle of the arena. What do you think our odds are, huh? Let's roll for crits and hope for the best. All I want for Christmas is a crit Adlo. He's gonna do a thing that overlaps the whole center of the arena at some point, and that's the one I'm kind of worried about. Yeah, we did not get a crit Adlo. That's no good. I also burned all my MP. Oh man. Yeah, this one's gonna push me around. Well, yeah, I mean, there you go. We did it. I did the whole fight with pretty much no movement at all. Turns out you don't even have to move. And it's not like I was doing anything crazy with heal tanking. It was just every time I took damage, I got healed. There was no stress whatsoever. You ain't even gotta move. I don't think we need to keep hitting him here. I think he's already technically dead. I can't remember though. Anyway, it's gonna be cutscene time.
Why does my enemy still stand?
It is the Bligma that confounds you.
Speak plainly, Ascian.
Bligma bores.
Damn you, Ascian.
Behold, from the deepest pit of the seven hells to the very pinnacle of the heavens, the world shall tremble. Unleash Bligma.
Such devastation!
Oh, Heidelin, it seems your champion has Bligma. Van Bolsa, the rest I leave to you.
We will speak later, but first, come!
Alright, bring it on, idiot. As much as I would like to no movement Chad this, some of the attacks here actually would kill me if I wasn't careful. There's a lot of overlapping AoEs where I think I actually could die without max shields. Let's see how long we can go before I get nervous though. Let's play chicken. Again, no secondary res here. Playing chicken with my life for a meme. Man, I wish I could get a crit adlo though, I'll tell you that much. I don't think I've had one this entire fight. Oh, this is knockback. Yeah, we just chill. You think I can solo this? Oh my god, I did. Well, we do it. It wasn't solo, but might as well have been. Citadel Buster? That one kinda hurts. No, that was convenient. I'm still not moving when it changes back, though. Shoot me if you must. I don't care. Let's roll for crits again. I eventually have to get one. There we go. Look at that. It's like my whole health bar, so I'm pretty much invincible for the next 20 seconds, which is good because I'm off-centered for this. Yeah, it didn't really hurt anyway. Pathetic. I almost lost my samurai. Eh, they'll live. Yeah, they'll be fine. I might be certified worst healer ever. I'm playing games with my teammates' hearts. This is what it takes for me to feel alive. Oh, I'm getting Citadel busted. This one kind of hurts. I don't think I can survive that, actually. Yeah, they got me to move. I don't know, though. I think it's only 2 overlapping line AoEs on that attack, so I probably could tank it. It's either 2 or it's 4. If it's 2, I would live. If it's 4, probably not. Well, let's test it. How much damage does this actually do? 600. Okay. So honestly, even if it was 4, it wouldn't really matter. Let's see, are they all 600? Well, that one was 1,000. I guess it could be random. Yeah, it looks like it's only 2. Oh, you could survive that. Yeah, you could totally survive it. I never had to move. I got nervous for no reason. Dude, my tank is so low. Does this guy really do that much damage? There's no way. Oh. GG Black Mage couldn't take the heat. I tried. I couldn't figure out who the marker was on. I heard it, but I couldn't see it. So yeah, if you ever needed another reason, as a Black Mage specifically, to not stand a million miles away from the party, let that be example number 3. Also, I just want to point out, I've had a lot of Black Mages today, and every one of them has stood at max casting distance. Guys, you don't need to be far away from a boss. In fact, most of the mechanics in this game are actually easier if you're close to the boss. You might think it's nice having distance. It's not nice. It makes everything worse. You want to be close to your party and close to the boss. That is almost always optimal. But at the very least, you want to be close to your party. As a healer, if I have to triangulate the optimal position to hit everybody in my group, you guys are making me work too hard. Everybody should be close enough together to where I don't have to think hard about it. You should be within AoE range of the tank. Anyway, there's I hope Mentor will notice me too. 5 points. That is in fact our 50th Mentor Roulette. I can't believe we've already done 50 of these. Man, what a rough grind, and yet there's still so far to go. I've been trapped in the Mentor dungeon all day, so I'm gonna go ahead and roll the outro. Let's look at some statistics, boring information for nerds, and then I'm gonna go chill. Roll the out. Wait. I always forget to do this. We gotta look at our glams first. Okay, so yeah, looks like we get a hat upgrade. It doesn't really match my outfit, but it's probably the most notable change I can make right now. We can get the Moogle book. The Mog Tome. Yeah. I'm starting to look like a Metal Gear character. New earrings. They kind of match. We got a couple purple accents. I think the earrings are an upgrade. Oh, and new gloves. Yeah, the theme is getting a bit murky here, but I don't have much to work with, so I guess this is just gonna be it. Starting to feel like M. Bison, like M. Bison's dumb cousin. Here's hoping that next week, if nothing else, we can get some better glams. Please don't make me wear this for more than 1 week. Alright, let's bring this thing home. Roll the outro. And that's going to be all for this week. We rolled a generous 7 dungeons and 3 trials, which brings the new totals up to this. The total time spent this week was just under 3 hours, meaning our new total time is over 13 hours. Anyways, I'm supposed to be off this week, but I'm actually stuck in the editing dungeon so I can get far enough ahead to actually take this vacation. Hopefully I'll be gone by the time this video is up, so I'm going to make a run for it now. 1 like equals 1 vacation. Okay, bye.